A theodicy is different from a defensive kind of approach of reasoning when dealing with the matters of justifying the ways of God, which only tries to show that the existence of God and evil is logically possible. Also, a theodicy also provides a framework for considering the existence of God and evil as plausible. Theodicy also attempts to answer questions such as, why does God permit evil in the world? And the popularized question of, why do bad things happen to good people? But can we as fallen beings ever really claim to be good in the standard of a thrice holy God to begin with? Or have we missed the mark completely and therefore in a sinful state, which then raises bigger questions like salvation, which we will get into later on? The book of Job is known to be one of the oldest books in the Bible. Interestingly enough, we can approach the text of Job in its entirety in three major segments, much like the three major characters in this book up for today's observation. The book can be approached by the first segment about the dilemma, which we briefly touched on, and secondly, the debates, the major portion of the text in which Job finds himself in many debates, and lastly, on the most important phase of the text, which is the deliverance brought by God to Job. So by now it's clear how much material we have to deal with and analyze, with some of life's most problematic questions to some dark conversations and philosophical thoughts made by Job, to finally the response by God. There is much to delve into on this colossal book in the Bible, and if we align ourselves in Job's shoes, so to speak, we're nearly left overwhelmed in the wake of Job's situation and position as a mere man on this earth having to contend with such an adversary